Hello, welcome to KOA. My name's Rihanna. In this video, we're going to be focusing on all of the positions that are most commonly found at the bar. Whether that's you've done a bar class before, but you want to come back and really focus on your technique and hone in on the posture and the alignment, or whether you've never done a bar class before and you're a bit nervous, so thought this would be the best place to come. Well, it is. We're going to really take it back to basics and learn from scratch. All you need for this is a bar. Now this can be a dining chair, it can be a work surface, a kitchen counter, anything that you can just rest your hand on works perfectly. Make sure you're listening out for modifications and advancements. I will be handing a few out. Make sure you're listening to your body. So slow down the pace if you need to, reduce the range of motion, so keep it nice and small if you need to. Do what you need to do. So let's get into it. Placing your right hand on the bar, you're going to find your first position. So I want you to squeeze your feet together, squeeze the inside thighs together. So this is currently a parallel position. From here, we're going to rock back onto the heels. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Finding your bar, right hand on bar, you're going to find a parallel position to start with. So toes facing forward, feet together, and squeeze your inside thighs together, standing up nice and tall. From here, we're going to find our first position. We rock back on our heels, turn our toes out. It creates almost like a 90-degree angle from the heels. Don't force the turn out all the way out to 180 degrees. Probably not what most of us have, unless you're naturally, completely rotated in the hip. So it creates a nice right angle in those feet. If you need to make it even smaller, please do so. Now this rotation isn't coming from the feet. This turnout isn't coming from the feet. It's actually coming from our deep external rotators in the glutes. And we're wrapping these thighs round in the hip socket. So that external rotation comes from the thigh wrapping round in that hip socket. Our knees and feet are a result of that. So we're going to try and keep this turnout the whole way through our session today. Right hand on bar, left hand opens out to the side. Zipping those legs together, finding that inside thigh connection, belly button in and up, shoulders roll down. Now this outside arm, you want to lift and round the elbow. So imagine that a raindrop can fall all the way off the arm, gliding down it, soft fingers on the end. So there's a lot of resistance in this arm, but it looks gorgeous at the same time. Imagine being pulled out from the crown of the head by a piece of string. So we stand nice and tall and close that rib cage like you've got a corset on. We're going to start with pliés. We bend the knees, hug the arm in front, and then we stand up tall, open the arm out to the side. Bend the knees, they come into a diamond shape with those legs, then squeeze those inside thighs together. Knees glide over toes, and then push away from the floor from those feet, sinking down and squeezing up. Resist down, add intention to it, then push away from the floor, take it down. Now we're going to pick up the pace a bit quicker. We take a plie and stretch. Here we go, plie and stretch. We take it down. Squeeze those glutes, activate them at the top, take it down. Squeeze, lift, take it down. Good job, guys. Last two. Now hold it down, tiny little pulses, pressing the knees over the toes just that little bit more. Whilst you're down here, I want you to think about lifting the arches of the feet. Keep this little pulse going. Shoulders away from ears. In 4, 3, hold it low. We lift our heels go up and down. If the arm is too much, just keep it in front of you. If you wish, it's raising overhead, but your fingers stopping your peripheral vision. If we throw that arm too far back, we throw our body back. We're keeping that spine nice and long. There's no leaning forward, no leaning back. We're pushing the ankles over those toes, trying to get those heels nice and high. Squeeze up, resist down, lift and press. 4 more here. Good, you have 3. You can start to feel those thighs engage. Hold the heels high. Pulses, again, little pulse down, little press. Soft bend in the knees, so the heels stay nice and high, pushing those ankles forward. The body stays nice and long. It's literally just those legs like little springs. We pulse down and down. You have 4 more here. 3, into, hold and freeze. Now here we're going to go for a little challenge, a little balance. Can you take your bar arm off, press those heels higher, sink a little deeper, hold for 4, 3, 2, lower your heels and arm to find that first position. Now we're going to step out, find our second. Left leg steps out, find our second plie, step back into first. So it's the same idea as the first, our legs are a little wider. So step nice and wide, you can plie a little deeper, heels down and hug in. Land toe ball heel, land toe ball heel. Stretch the legs, bend the legs, stretch the legs, bend the legs a little quicker. We take it out and in. Remember the pace you choose. If you wish to keep it slow, please do so. Start to really dance with the arms here. Take it out. Last 2. Find your second and pulse it down here. Find that bar, readjust your feet if you need to. Now again, I'm going to focus on the body here. You stay there, keep pulsing. I'm going to show you a side view. A common mistake is to lean forward into more of a squat position. But we don't want that. The whole time at the bar, shoulders over hips, lovely long line through the spine. Imagine a wall behind you, you're sinking down it and you're wrapping those knees back. Little pulse, pulse. You have 4 more. Feel it, huh? Last 2. 1 plie, 1 tendu. We take a plie, tendu side, lift up, grow tall. Now tendu means to point. We point the toe, take it down, squeeze the inside thighs, point the toe, both legs long, bend, straighten both legs, a little quicker. Take it down, point, lift, keep that turn up, wrap those thighs, drop, then lift the arm, take it down and up. Now no leaning here. Again, we stand up tall, like I said, up, nice and upright. You have 4, 3, you can stay or lift the leg to a little Batman kick, down, kick the leg, just off the floor. It only lifts off the floor because it grows so long. Keep these hips square, level with one another. Take it down and up, pressing away from the floor. Out in 4, you have 3, out in 2, find your second, pulse it down a little, press and down. From here, find your curtsy, left leg steps back. We take a plie, curtsy, step behind, plie, curtsy, step behind. We step directly behind that front foot. We turn our knees out like we had in that first and second. Take it out, knees glide on that diagonal. Take it out and hug. Let's go a little quicker. Give me a second. Curtsy, stepping directly behind. Shoulders come with you. We never lean forward. Take it side and back. Open and hug. Stay low. Imagine there's a low ceiling. Challenge the right thigh for 4, 3, into. Find your curtsy, hold and pulse. Down press. Just check that form. Shoulders over hips, knees pulling apart. Press down, back heel lifted, front heel down. In 4, 3, 1 curtsy, 1 passe. We curtsy, passe, toe to knee. Curtsy, draw that knee back, press the inside heel forward, take it down. Lift up, shoulders down. Curtsy, inside heel leads to lift a little quicker, down. And up we go, down, push away from the floor. Drop, lift up, belly button pulling back. 4, 4. We're out in 3. We're out in 2. Find your passe, hold and freeze. Can you find that balance? Can you maybe lift your bar arm off? Grow taller, draw that knee back, lift the eye line. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. A little shake out. Really nice, guys. Well done. From here, we're going to turn to face the bar. We're going to find our fold over. Now, couple of different options. The cues for the body are the same, but the arms are slightly different. So I'll set your arms up first. Either hands on the bar, arms nice and long. If you have a wall, this is the one you should use. Hands flat to the wall, arms long. Or cross your arms, forehead resting on the arms and arms resting on the bar. If you have a chair or a lower work surface, turn the chair around, hands on seat. So those are your 3 options. You choose depending on the height of your bar and what you feel like doing today. So either long arms, genie arms crossed, head resting, or hands on seat of chair. From here, squeeze your legs together, bend your knees. Now, your hip bones are over your heels, so pull that weight back slightly so your toes lift up off the floor, all the weight pressing down through those heels. Think about sticking your tailbone out, and then your belly button pulls up towards your spine, so we get a lengthen of the lower back. So I don't want to see you crunching in that lower spine, but I also don't want to see you pushing away from the bar. I want a lovely long spine with that belly button lift, lengthening through the lower back. Shoulders draw down, pull out through the crown of the head. Keep the head in line. We have a tendency to drop it. Push through the back of that head. From here, soft bending those elbows. Extend your left leg long behind you, keeping the hips and shoulders square and parallel with the floor. We lift the leg to spine height, we lower it back down. You lift it in line with the spine and you lower it back down. Reach that leg super long, stretch through the back of the knee, and make sure our right knee is still nice and deeply bent. We take it up. We tap the floor lightly. We don't put weight on it when it comes back down. We squeeze up. We drop down. One more at this tempo. Option, take it a little bit quicker. We take it up and down. Now this is where we tend to lose the belly a little bit. Think rib cage to hips, keeping that belly and spine long. Last 2. Hold the leg high and tiny pulses, a little squeeze pulse. Lift, press. How are we doing? Check those hips and shoulders are square and that we're not lifting that left hip up. Draw it towards the floor. A little pulse, pulse, squeeze. It's tiny pulses. 4, 3, in 2, find it, hold it free. Bend, stretch the knee, bend, stretch the knee, bend, stretch the knee. Find that full extension, like you're jabbing that toe behind you. Every time go longer through that leg. Bend, stretch, reach, press. Just 4, 3, hold the length, bend your supporting knee down. Down, soft bend and supporting knee. Press down, press down. Woo, how are we doing? It's burning. You have 4. Guys, we're out in 3. Good job. Last 2 and 1. Come up. Shake those legs out. Oh my goodness, pat those bums if you need to. Really, really well done. So it's always the supporting leg, the leg you're standing on, that is going to probably feel it a lot more than the working leg that's doing all the fun, fancy stuff. Really, that's just to distract us. All of that work is going on the supporting side. We have the second side to do. So let's move that bar over or adjust those screens. Coming to the second side. So left hand on bar. Find your first position. We know what a first position is now. Heels together, toes apart. It's coming from those thighs wrapping round. Roll the shoulders, stand nice and tall. Open the arm, we plie, take it down and up. We bend and stretch. Plie literally means to bend. All you're bending is your knees. We do not hinge forward. We do not do anything else. We just bend those knees. You have 4. Imagine that wall behind you. Slide down it. Last 2. Hold it low, tiny little pulses. Keep those heels down for now. Tiny pulse, squeeze. These pulses are to set you up. They're to find your challenge zone. Sink deeper every time, loosening up and stretching those muscles as we go. You have 4. Good. 3. In 2, spread the toes, lift the heels. They go up and down. Push those ankles forward, lift up, press down, resist up, resist down. Orange underneath your heels, try to juice it on the way down. Keep wrapping those knees back, find that diamond in the legs. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2, heels are high, back to those pulses. Pressing those ankles forward, keep those heels the same height. A little pulse down, press, drop, get even lower with those legs. 4, drop the tailbone. 3, shoulders down. 2, find it, hold it. Can we freeze? Can we go for that little challenge? Float that bar arm off. Holding, lift the eye line, open through the collarbones, hold for 4, heels higher, plie a bit deeper, find that shimmy shape, that muscle quiver. 3, 2, 1, lower those heels. Find your bar. We're gonna step second. We're gonna hug back into first. We take it out. We hug in, land toe ball heel, stretch, bend the legs, stretch, bend the legs a little quicker. Take it second and first. Hips stay nice and level with one another, out and in. Good job, guys. Ooh, it's definitely a workout. Nice, last 2. Find your second and pulse it down. Let's go, little press drop. Down, wrap those knees back. Drop the tailbone, nice and heavy. Shoulders down. You have 4. You have 3. 1 plie, 1 tendu. Point the toe. We take a plie tendu point. Take it down, uplift. Squeeze the inside thighs, lift the eye line, grow up tall, take it down. Knee to the side, down. You can stay or find that Batman lift, take it down and up, down. Now, even though the top of this movement feels like the most important, I really want you to focus on that deep plie every time, all the way down, all the way up. For 4, you have 3, deep plie. 2, find your second, hold and pulse, down. Knees over toes. In 4, 3, step back, right leg, take it, second curtsy. Second curtsy. Stay low, step directly behind that front foot. You've got it, out and back, out. Keep that deep bend through the leg. Try not to come up too high. For 4, you have 3, last 2. Find your curtsy, hold and pulse, down, open it out through those collarbones and press. In 4, 3, 1 curtsy, 1 passe. We take it down, toe to knee. Take it down, lift up, press away from the floor. Draw the knee back. Inside heel, pushing forward, wrap those legs back. Down, push those hips over your heel. Good job, we're out in 4. 3, step wide, curtsy. 2, find your passe, hold, freeze. Lift up, option bar arm off. Grow taller, ground into the floor with the foot, then pull up with the rest of the body. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Woo, shake it out. And then find that placement of the bar. So remember your different positions with those arms, completely up to you how you want them. Setting up, feet together, bend the knees, stick the bum out, then belly button towards your spine. Weight back in the heels, all the way back in those heels. Right leg long behind you, hips and shoulders square, long neck. We take it up and down. We lift and lower. We do not lose the connection of these abs, rib cage connected to those hips. So I don't want to see this, not this. Spine long, just the leg moving, nothing else. Lift. You can stay or take it a little bit quicker. Take it up and down. Lift and lower. Squeezing into the glute, shoulders down. 4 more here. You have 4. Woo. 3. In 2. Hold it high, tiny little pulses at the top. Pulse squeeze and press. Super, super small. Reaching that leg super long. How's the supporting leg doing? Is it bent? Is it burning yet? Have we got pins and needles? Little pulses. You have 4. Hip square. 3. In 2. Find it, hold it. Bend the knee. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Jab that toe long. Every time lengthening more and more through the back of that knee. Bend, stretch. Pull the kneecap up the thigh. In 4, 3, hold it long, supporting leg, bends down. Little plie, little pulse, and drop. Squeeze down, press, grow longer. We're out in 4, little pulses, 3. You're out in 2, and 1. Stand tall. Shake those legs out, guys. Well done. Really, really good. You've made it. You made it through. Let's just do our little finish. Heels together, toes apart, roll those shoulders. We take 2 deep breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale, press away. Deep breath in. Big sigh out, let it all go. Raise the hands overhead, shoulders down. High fifth position with the arms, this is. Lift your heels. Find that balance, lift the eye line, shoulders down. Now, can you close your eyes? Balance and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes and lower yourself down to a curtsy. Well done, guys. So good. Thank you for joining. Well done for joining, especially if it was your first time. It can be very daunting, and that was a lot of information, I know. Any questions, any comments, any feedback, please write in the comment section and I will read them, I will see them. Let me know how you got on. Amazing work. If you joined to perfect that technique, good job. I hope that helped. I hope maybe you learned something else. That was a lot. Well done, guys. I will be back here next week with a brand new video. I hope to see you then. Bye.